Hey, it's Shane Spiel, and I'm going to show you my secret weapon when I'm selling cigar box guitars at different festivals. And what I have here is one of my standard 3-string cigar box guitars with an internal piezo pickup. Now, my secret weapon, let me pull it out and show it to the camera. It is this Roland MicroCube amp. This is their standard MicroCube, and it's got several different amp settings on there. Put it like this, and as you can see, I have the tone rolled way down, and it's hitting the vibrations from the guitar. It's what the echo you hear. But I have the tone rolled way down right there, and I have the reverb cranked up. My setting for it is to put it on the second setting, the JC Clean, and, move the gain and volume where you need to for it. The reason I do this, and I crank that reverb up, is it makes every cigar box guitar sound just beautiful. I'll sit there in my booth and I'll play these, just real quiet, beautiful melodies. And I've said many other times in emails and in postings that if you want to sell cigar box guitars, your number one thing to do is learn how to play them. Don't just build them. Spend some time at home learning how to play them. Because if someone comes into your booth and they hear you playing beautiful melodies on your guitar, then they're going to think to themselves, I can do that too. So that's what I do, and I crank that reverb up. And I got the idea for cranking the reverb up from watching pan flute and Indian flute players, where they would sell their CDs at festivals, and man, they would have that reverb cranked up, and it just creates this big aura all around their tent, and people are just drawn to it because they hear this beautiful echoey music. I do the same thing with cigar box guitar. Now the Roland MicroCube amp is battery operated, so I never have to buy a vendor space that needs electricity. This takes 6 AA batteries, and it usually lasts me 3 days of performing at festivals. And I always just take a pack of extra batteries just in case. But it also has other settings, and it won't sound too good with the piezo, but if I have a guitar with a magnetic pickup, I can even put on turn on the distortion settings for my, I have some with P90 pickups and things like that in there. but I'll just sit there and play. I have a helper, his name's Kennedy, and he'll be there helping me sell guitars in the booth. And it's my job to bring people in, so... And this little Roland MicroCube is loud enough to project out, and people can hear it at a busy festival. So that's my tip. This is my secret weapon in selling cigar box guitars, is a little Roland MicroCube. You roll that tone off, because you know how piezos can be very trebly. So you roll that tone off, you crank it up, and then... So there you go.